Hey everybody, it's your friend Bridget Willard here from bridgetwillard.com. I want to talk to you a little bit about Twitter lists or lists on X. So I had a recent conversation with somebody in the SaaS field, and it always fascinates me how people have different perceptions of what Twitter can do for B2B. Twitter, I am a huge proponent of Twitter for business to business. It allows you to listen to your audience, do customer service. It informs the content that you produce on your website. It helps you with prospecting and biz dev. And it's so great because it's indexed. Individual tweets are indexed by Google. It's great. But also Twitter lists allow you to focus your attention on one certain demographic. And I have a real sinking feeling, a real actual theory that when you use keyword like list descriptions for your public lists, it helps suggest those same kind of followers. People can subscribe to those lists and just see the feed of those people. The only time you won't see the feed of those people is if you have somebody pressing the retweet or repost button. Those people, you just go to their profiles and say turn off retweets or reposts, which a lot of people don't know you can do on Twitter. And that does help turn off the noise, especially when it's not really them talking. But it gives you a real good sentiment analysis so that you don't have to worry about what creating this persona of Bob, the website builder, who is 20 years old, lives in his mom's basement, drinks IPAs, and plays Dungeons and Dragons. Because it's not even accurate. Bob is 40 now. He has kids. He's married. He's got a mortgage. He's he likes fine wine. Like he started collecting wine. He's helping his kids with their Raspberry Pi applications. They're doing geocaching games. They're camping. It's a totally different vibe. So, like, instead of making a hypothetical audience based upon your assumptions and biases, because let's let's just admit it, it's a bias. Listen to what your people are saying. People write on Twitter all day long, all kinds of stuff you like, stuff you don't like, but you're learning. You're learning about them, how they think, what software they like. You should definitely have a Google alert set up for your brand name, your website domain name, as it happens, all results. Check out Alert Mouse. I've done a tutorial on Alert Mouse for you to check that out. Yes, but Twitter lists isn't about you broadcasting to those people. It's about you listening to a certain demographic. So let's do some screen sharing. And we're going to go to Google Chrome and we're going to go to my Twitter account. So on my Twitter account, you have the helping SaaS brands, all this stuff, right? I'd like to mention right now that there is a book that I wrote in and published in 2021, The Definitive Guide to Twitter Marketing. I double dog dare you to try it. It's $5.99. I'm not retiring on this income, but if you purchase it, I'd love a review. It's also a blog post on my website. And if you want to read it instead of buying it on as a paperback or Kindle or whatnot, then go ahead and do that instead. I'd also like to refer you to my blog post called Be Efficient on Twitter with Twitter Lists, last updated in 2021. It's X, so I mean, but you know what I'm talking about. The strategy is the same. You don't have to read every tweet. You know, like use your time well, right? So I will let you go to that link. So let's just talk about. So when I go to somebody's profile, you're going to see different options, but I'm going to my profile because I'm going to show you how I make my lists. So I do, I help SaaS brands, right? So my lists, more lists, my lists are focused on certain niches or niches, however you say it. I have marketing Twitter. It's a hashtag everybody used to use for a while. Automotive, people from Arizona. So there's geolocation too. Bay Area, if you can drive to San Francisco, you're on this list. C-suite, people in Corpus Christi, Texas, conferences, construction, blah, blah, blah. But this is why it's good for prospecting. Oops. You can go to, you see how mine has the logo and theirs doesn't? So when you go to your Twitter list and you're setting them up on desktop, right? You're going to edit your list, and that's when you can put a graphic here. It's going to be 1500 by 500, and you're going to want your circle graphic right in the middle so that when they see the list, your brand is there too. So if I go to marketing, I see all this. So let's go to back down because it shows me the list that I'm on too. Let's go to SaaS products. So far, I only have 197 people there. So I have a couple of options. I can either just look at the members or I can read the tweets. So if I look at the members, I could also say, I'm over it. I don't, this is a bad lead or whatever. You don't have to unfollow them, but you can decide, maybe I just don't want them on my list anymore. I kind of don't want to pick on anybody, but let's see. Wonder if there's some people on here that are irrelevant. Well, Dimitro, he's not really a SaaS, so I'm going to remove him. He's cool. He's in my construction list. All right. So, and you see I have SaaS, I have alert mouse. So if I'm in prospecting mode, I can go ahead and look at this list and only focus on these tweets. Anthropic, David Phillips. This guy is the CEO of Fondo.com, which looks like such a great company and such a great account. That would be so great. So Collision installed this selfie with Patrick Casey and our Y Combinator, aluminum friends, alumni friends, aluminum. So I could reply to that and say, what was your biggest takeaway, right? What was your biggest takeaway? Do websites still matter for e-commerce? Okay. So you can do that, or you can use my free Chrome extension, Sidekick for SaaS, where you could toggle it on. Now my little face is in the way. And I can pick up any kind of post. Let's see. Go back. Oops, let's go back to SaaS products. So Bondo reposted, congrats on this launch. Chowd Harry. Oh, I probably want to follow this guy, but I also want to put him on a list. So I'm not going to follow him here. I'm going to open it in a new tab. Okay. Bear with me here. He's a CEO, so he's also in San Francisco. So those are three lists, right? So what I'm going to do before I follow, I always do this before I follow, is I'll go more, the three dots, right? Shish kebab menu, add, remove to lists. He's going to go on my C-suite. Now, see, it's not this way, it's not in alphabetical order. This is in order of creation. So I know that my Bay Area list is way, way down. Bay Area. And I'm also going to put him in the C-suite. Boom. Save. Follow. So let's see if there's something I want to talk. They are launching the most accurate and fastest web search APIs for AI agents. That's pretty amazing. So the infrastructure for agentic AI. So if I want to use my Sidekick for SaaS, I'll say, I'll press the Chrome extension, toggle sidebar on this tab, click off, highlight the text. I'm going to say use selected post. And now I'm going to generate comments. I could rewrite it like me or just generate comments. So it says, exciting launch. The ability to transform guessing into doing can really elevate the effectiveness of AI agents across industries. Love to see innovation. Like you could just copy it and then insert it. Or you can do rewrite as Bridget. This didn't mean to be like a pitch. I mean, it's a free Chrome extension. Congratulations. It's exciting to see that. Love the focus on speed and accuracy, two things every SaaS founder knows are critical. Now that sounds like me, right? So I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to go right here and I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to reply. Right? So if we go back to the lists, so founder journal, what is done by Fondo? Fondo's right here. You can reply to that, right? Lemon squeezy, they're retweeting themselves. You can reply to that. But also, some of these are big SaaS companies and some of them are small SaaS companies, right? Because Fondo's big. I don't know what Buddy Punch is. Oh, I think it's a time card. Yeah, time tracking software to manage your workforce. Yeah. Remote job sites expose the limits of most time tracking software. Yeah. Like, so you see what I mean, right? So let's stop sharing. So the point is that no matter what you're working on, whether you're trying to learn about, different verticals, right? Construction people, SaaS people, WordPress products, whatever it is that you're focusing on, using lists and always doing that list management, which is part of all of my Twitter plans, by the way, even the lowest one, including the graphic, that is key. And I'm going to tell you something. I had a little bit of a demo today of a really cool product. Well, it's a SaaS and it's called flowchat.com. And they have the ability to import contacts that you put on your Twitter lists and put them into your sales funnel, follow and your automation rules for whether or not they are a qualified lead, and then, away you go in this Kanban style thing. I'm I'm blown away at what people are building right now. It's really fascinating. So you should go check it out, flowchat.com. There's some very lovely people that work there, and they're doing great things that I think could really change how omni-channel works, right? So omni-channel being everywhere, but we're omni-channel, but we're not omniscient. You need kind of a command center for all of this. And then how do you even track all those leads? Of course, it works with a bunch of CRMs and stuff like that. I'm not an affiliate yet, or you never know. But I did just see it just as a like intro call. We were just talking to each other, and I'm like, I don't know about my clients. Some of my clients would probably like this. But I'm kind of thinking that it's going to be my next big purchase because it is a very cool tool that will allow you to be more serious about your prospecting on Twitter. Twitter lists are huge. They are an untapped resource of people talking everything that they're thinking about online based upon your ideal customer profile, right? Or your persona, or Bob the web builder, whoever it is that you're trying to prospect, right? Who is it? Where is your biz dev happening? Maybe it's just local, right? Maybe it's just roofing websites. Either way, Twitter lists are huge mungus, very huge for SaaS, because who uses SaaS? Other companies. It's B2B. Twitter and LinkedIn are the best for B2B, hands down. But I've already talked a lot about LinkedIn, so it's time for that video. Another day, we'll talk about that with the 3-2-1 method. Just look it up, you'll find it. I'll probably put a link. Thank you for reaching to the end of this video. Hey, if you want some help with your SaaS, I have 3 levels of pricing. I have different ways you can engage with me. Of course, I have the SaaS platform package, which is 4 blog posts a month and Twitter Pro. But if you haven't been writing blog posts, there's no way I would let you buy that from me. So just if you need help, you're tired of being the founder who's floundering and building public community on Twitter, on X, and you need some help, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's figure it out. Let's get it done. My name is Bridget Willard, and you can find me at bridgetwillard.com. Bye.